So guys, we have the high vis on, so that means we're back in the forest. Come on, let's go check it out. This is a view of the field once it's been cut. Yeah, so we're just walking the forest now just to see what everything is like. And yeah, it's weird, like all the trees are gone, there's only stumps that are left. Like little white dots everywhere. But it's pretty cool. They're all ricked now over there, so they're in one big pile. And we'll see that afterwards. So guys, now we have all the trees all ricked all together. You can see all of the trees are all gone. So this is the field just after it being harvested, so there's no trees left. Next time we'll see this field is when it's going to be ridged and mounded, and then hopefully planted. So the first job to be done is this machine will windrow, which basically means all the trash that's sitting out here, you'll push it to this side, onto this side, and make a windrow the whole length here, the whole length here, and then afterwards you'll pull the drains. Okay guys, so now we're in a field that's been mounded. So what they do is they dig out the drain just here. You see where the water's already collecting. They put little mounds everywhere, and those mounds will be where the next plant or the next tree will be planted. So the tree will be slightly higher above everything else to keep it dry. You see that the water's already collecting in the drain. I guess this looks like a bit of a war zone, but this is all planned. So the drains are there to help keep the ground dry, so the trees don't like being wet. And when we plant all the new trees, they'll all fit in those big mounds. So there is a method to the madness. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Hey guys, I'm in the forest. So last time we were here was 2 years ago, so obviously restrictions weren't allowed to drive because of the worldwide pandemic, COVID. So last time you saw any of this background here, there was a large excavator working. So that was back in April 2020, I believe. And now we have all the trees sown. Now you can see all the little plants all over there. All the trees are starting to regrow.
Here we are in Replanting Park in the second year regrowth. Thankfully we can see trees in it, mainly Sitka spruce with some broadleaves, oak, and a few ash here and there. The best to grow with the ash dieback.
So I think this is a spot that myself and Dad walked into first when we first looked at the ash dieback. We could actually literally push over the trees, so you can see that it's all been clear felled, replanted now with Sitka spruce and mixed varieties. So are the trees growing? Oh yeah, they definitely are. So you can see now, 2 years on, all the little saplings are starting to grow. They're looking really well. They are sown obviously in rows, and there's a drain just there. But yeah, it looks absolutely great. So we're delighted. Although it was a massive pain to have to deal with ash dieback, thankfully it is now all gone. We have Sitka spruce in. I know some people don't like Sitka spruce, but that's a really fast growing crop, so we'll hopefully get a new harvest out of it quick enough. And so far we know that there's no diseases that actually will kill Sitka spruce. But yeah, absolutely delighted how well the forest is growing. So unfortunately, yeah, ash dieback is a major problem. Um, I think the best thing to do is just cut the forest and get rid of it. Now, people say you can do different things. You can do either selective cutting or selective thinning. You can do matrix thinning, which is just taking out every odd one like a checkers board. But the problem with that is the crew that goes in to do it, if you have to do it manually, well, you have all these dead trees, and obviously a dead tree is called a widowmaker. It's called a widowmaker for a reason, because it will kill you. So I think the best thing to do is actually just to completely cut the whole forest. Yeah, you might get natural selection of trees that will be immune to it, but like that could be 1 in 1 million. It could be a really small majority, to the point where you can't have this huge area of just dead forest. You could have 20 forests and they could all be dead, and you have that one tree in that one forest that's immune. We don't know where that is. We can't take that risk. We just have to grow a crop, because obviously this land has to produce money at some stage. So I'm actually quite happy how it turned out. If you have ash dieback and you have the same problem, leave a comment down below. Tell me how you're getting on. What are you doing? Did we do the right thing? Do you think Sitka spruce is the right way to go? So we're actually 80% Sitka spruce, 20% diverse variety. So we grew broadleaves. So there's beech, ash, oak. No, not ash. There's oak. There's birch, alder. I think I might even ask for a monkey puzzle to be thrown in. So there is one monkey puzzle in the somewhere here in the forest. I don't know where it is, but we'll have a look around for it. Maybe we can find it, maybe we won't. But there is different varieties. Obviously in the centre it's all going to be Sitka spruce. On the outside it's all going to be the mixed varieties or mixed species, just so it looks nice from the roadways. But that's what we've done. Okay, so let's have a look at these drains now, 2 years on. Yep, still look like drains. So now 2 years on, let's have a look at the drains. So yeah, they're a little bit grown over, but they're still there. So yeah. So all the trees look pretty good. So you're probably wondering, yeah, but what about all the grass and the weed and the brambles that are growing? Yeah, they are a problem, but the trees are actually higher than the canopy of the grass. And what's going to happen is, over the next few years, the trees will keep growing up higher and higher. Eventually they'll close out the canopy and all the growth underneath will all die out. And then the trees will have even more light and they won't be competing for resources like water and minerals, so they'll grow even faster. So it's a win-win. Like, you look out and you can see, yeah, they're pretty good. There's every tree looks like it has grown. There's no like misses or gaps, so we're really happy with that. And yeah, there's brambles here. They are a pain. We could spray them, but you obviously have to be careful not to kill the trees as well, so it would be a selective herbicide. But it's kind of what do? Do you go in now, spray them, and you're going to be trampling over all of it? You know, it's very time consuming, very labor intensive. Or do you let it go for maybe 2 or 3 years and hope that the canopy will start to close in and light will become harder and harder and all the brambles will eventually just die anyway? So I think it's going to be a path of natural selection, and I don't think the brambles will make it. So same with the grass. That's why there's a lot of grass here. Can be a bit of a problem. Can't get sheep in, you can't get cattle in, couldn't put horses in or anything like that, because obviously they're going to eat the trees, and they're going to, if they don't eat them, they'll stand on them, break them, rub off them. So you can't do that either. You can't really spray with Roundup or anything like that, because again, you'll kill the trees. So everything has to be done very carefully, not to kill the trees or not to damage the land in such a way, like obviously you don't want livestock in and they'll damage all the drains or even kill themselves on the drains. So yeah, we have to be, you know, you could find your nice balance. But looking out there, it looks absolutely beautiful. You can hear the trees in the back, or the birds in the background, so I'm happy with it anyway. So yeah, we'll have a look at one of the other fields, but overall, thumbs up. Here's one of the other fields, and all the little trees are growing well. Print. here we are just walking through some of our diverse varieties. So this is beech, I believe. Yep, beech leaf. So these are beech trees. I don't know where my monkey puzzle is, but it's somewhere sown out there somewhere. But yeah, there's different varieties all over the forest. Here we have some oak trees growing. Here we have some whitethorn growing. This is beech, but there is other species grown like all around the different boundaries of each field and at the front. So this is just a little clip just where they are. And yep, they're grown actually probably better than the Sitka spruce. If you've ash dieback and this video has helped you or it hasn't helped you or whatever you want to tell me, leave a comment down below. Do write something, because I do love to read all the comments, and hopefully these videos are entertaining or at least interesting to watch. Hey guys, so here we are in one of the other fields. You can hear all the birds actually singing in the background. So the trees are growing really well. They are growing up above the grass canopy. So although like there is a lot of grass, we are in the middle of May at the moment, and no matter what you do, grass will just grow naturally in the month of May. It just loves to grow. But the trees are above the grass canopy, which is really important, because that means that in the following years that they're able to stay getting above the grass canopy. They're not going to be competing for light, because they're going to be the ones that have the max amount of light, and eventually they will smother out the grass and close in the canopy. So hopefully in a few more years time we won't see any grass, we'll just have trees. Obviously that won't be for another 15 years I think. So guys, if you like this video, do rate, comment and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button over there or over there, I can't remember which side it's on. And yeah, if you really want to support me, you can do so. There's a thanks button somewhere just down here, or else I'll leave a link to buy me a virtual cup of coffee at buymeacoffee.com. It's a $5 for the coffee and it always helps out the channel. So as always, thanks for watching. See you later.